Hello everybody, I'm back again with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you, and I hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Saturday, February the 10th, 2024. It is about 8:33 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all had a great week. I hope that this week has been as productive for you as possible. And now that we're at the weekend, once again, you get to relax. You get to enjoy life. You get to pursue hobbies. You get to travel. You get to work on yourself. Go out for a run. Go to the gym. Do what it makes you happy. This is your time. So make the most of this time. Make the most of the weekend. Make the most of Saturday and Sunday. This is gonna be probably the first video I release for the weekend. I'm gonna have another one uploaded. My next video is actually gonna be about toxic hustle culture and the reason why I don't like hustle culture. But this video really is gonna be about something that I have been noticing, at least online, at least on various social media sites. And it is the fact that people are kind of complaining about how fast food has gotten more expensive, how fast food just is not cheap anymore. And we know that this is due to inflation, is due to how bad the economy really is due to companies wanting bigger and bigger profits. We have situations where companies are being forced to pay fast food workers a certain wage, at least out in California. I believe they're eventually gonna have to start paying fast food workers $20 an hour, and McDonald's has announced that they are gonna pass that cost on to the consumer, and they said they're gonna be raising their prices, and we're seeing this all over. We're seeing this big price increase in fast food, and we're also seeing shrinkflation happen with fast food. We're seeing portion sizes get smaller and smaller, and the thing about this whole situation, right, is I understand why people would be upset with fast food becoming expensive. But the true reality of the situation is it's fast food. It's fast food, it's cheaply made, and it's extremely unhealthy. And corporations just want bigger profits. They're in situations where they have to pay fast food workers a somewhat livable wage, even though $20 an hour isn't going to get you much of anything in California because everything is so expensive. And it's kind of funny when you think about how they'll tell corporations that they have to raise their wages, and they're going to set the new minimum wage to this amount. I know California is doing it, New York is doing it, Arizona is doing it. They talk about raising minimum wage, but when they raise the minimum wage, that minimum wage isn't going to afford anything. So I kind of don't understand the reasoning behind it. Just isn't the minimum wage are they supposed to be raising the minimum wage in California to what, $14-15 an hour or something? Now they're about 10 or 15 years too late in doing that. That's something that should have been done way back in 2014, maybe back in 2009. You know, if they want to raise the minimum wage, you know, I kind of look at it as an insult when states want to raise minimum wage to, you know, some amount that's still unaffordable. But, you know, getting back to the fast food situation, it's still interesting, you know. Everything has gotten more expensive. Fast food has gotten more expensive. But the problem is, we shouldn't be eating fast food anyway. It's fast food. It's going to destroy your body, it's going to destroy your health. There's nothing good that comes from fast food. It's food that is mostly fried. Think about it. Um, the um, the French fries are deep fried. You know, um, nothing deep fried is good. It causes cancer. It causes problems in your body. It causes um, high blood pressure. It causes tightening of the arteries, which can cause heart attack or stroke. These fried foods, these fast foods, all this junk food, it's bad. And that's why, in a way, this might sound kind of controversial, but I'm willing to take the risk. It can kind of be a good thing that fast food has gotten more expensive, because think about it, it'll force people to learn how to cook again. And when you have to cook your own food, you have to look at each and every ingredient that you put in your food when you're cooking it. And so you have to be focused on each and every little ingredient, because you want the recipe to come out correct, right? And so you kind of have to do that. But with fast food, all you do is you pull up in a drive-through. You see um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all burgers. You know, all you got to do is tell the person at the drive-through, "Hey, can I get the number one with cheese?" They're gonna say, "Do you want fries and a drink to make it a meal?" They're gonna say, um, "Yes." You pull up, you pay them the whatever overpriced amount that you owe, and you get fast food. There's no focus on what's actually in that fast food that you're eating. There's no focus on health, wellness, and longevity. It's just purely, hey, I just want fast food. But people can't do that anymore because fast food has gotten expensive, you know? And that's why when I would see these videos online about people talking about how fast food has gotten so expensive, I would just kind of be like, oh, okay, well, now you might have to learn how to cook. And just learning how to cook in general might be healthier for you. It might actually, you know, save you from long term health problems that arise from fast food. You know, fast food, um, you have to remember, fast food was made cheap on purpose. It's cheap and it's addicting, which means their whole, pretty much their customer base is pretty much everybody from all walks of life. And when you look at that general idea that they don't really have a particular demographic of customer, it's pretty much everybody, because anybody can get addicted to fast food. And if you make it cheap enough, anybody has access to it. What does that mean? You're going to have a lot of people addicted to fast food because it's cheap and it's addicting, which means more and more profits for the big um, the big companies that make fast food corporations. Sorry, I couldn't think of it, but you have to just keep that in mind. You have to just keep in mind that these fast food corporations don't care about you. But at the end of the day, their bottom line is money. Their bottom line is, hey, we need to increase our prices of our fast food due to inflation, due to us having to pay our workers minimum wage. Now, on the flip side of that, when the fast food corporations don't want to pass that cost down to the consumers, what do? They get rid of the cashiers, put in kiosk. So now you have to be the one that makes the order yourself. So instead of a cashier taking care of that transaction for you, you're the one that's going to be doing the cashier's work. Because think about what a cashier at McDonald's or any other fast food corporation does. All they do is ask, what do you want? You tell them what you want, and they're punching it into a screen, and they're, once your order's done, they tell you how much you owe, and you give them the money, or you swipe your card. But now you have a machine that does all that. You're doing the cashier's job. You're the cashier nowadays. It's not somebody taking your order for you. You're punching what you want into a screen. You're inserting your money into a kiosk machine, or you're swiping your card at the kiosk machine, and there you have it. Your order has been sent to the kitchen. You're the cashier now. And then the food is still expensive. Funny how it works, right? They make the food real expensive. They put in kiosks to replace the cashiers, and they still. But if you think about it from the fast food corporation's perspective, they're bringing in major profits. I was in McDonald's years and years ago, and I saw some of the first kiosks get installed into the restaurant. And I knew back then, like, wow, this could replace cashiers. But this is before I even had any clue about what automation really was, or AI, or, before AI kind of got more and more mainstream. I would see these kiosks sometimes, and it would always strike me as interesting. But that's what they're doing, and they still raise the prices. And so I can't. It was something else I wanted to bring up, but I can't even think of it. But yeah, we don't need to even eat fast food. Fast food getting expensive. All that should do is drive more and more people to cook at home, eat at home, focus on what they're actually putting into their bodies, and leave these fast food corporations alone. There's no purpose of fast food in your life. There's no health benefits to it. The main purpose is to addict you so that you keep coming back and that you keep spending your money with them. They don't care. They don't care. And that's something that you have to understand. The corporations, they are all about the money. McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic, Taco Bell, these fast food corporations, Pizza Hut, they have to keep their profits high. And they have to have that infinite growth, in terms of their stock price, in terms of their profits. They have to keep growing higher and higher, even though we all know that's not sustainable, but the corporations don't understand that. They have to keep their prices high. But what we can do is not support these places with all their addicting chemicals and stuff that make us want to come back for more and more. They're loads of salt, they're loads of sugar, they're loads of fat that they dump into these these quite frankly evil foods, and it makes people overweight, makes people sick, gives people diseases, some of them incurable or uncurable. The only way to fight back is with your wallet. Stop eating fast food and cook on your own. Learn how to cook. Learn how to make your own smoothies. Learn how to make your own just healthy food. And I understand. Look, I understand. Some of us don't have the time to do that. You know, we work all week and everything, and I understand. If you can afford a healthy plant-based meal kit, I'd go for that, because I know with some of these meal kits it's nothing but like healthy foods, but they're expensive. But the true cheapest way would just to find stuff that you can make real fast: smoothies, salads, um, instant vegetables, um, stuff like that you can make somewhat fast. Learn how to do these things. Um, we have to. Because the fast food corporations, they're going to keep raising their prices, and they don't care. Remember Pizza Hut, and oh, this is what I was going to say. Pizza Hut, or no, it was it Pizza Hut or one of these these pizza places laid off all of their like drivers in response to California making um, making corporations pay fast food workers $20 an hour. It was one of the pizza places. I can't remember whether it was Pizza Hut, Domino's, or I don't think it was Papa John's. It was one of these pizza places. But they laid off all their workers simply because they were forced to pay the minimum wage. Remember, the corporations are not going to take a loss due to any sort of law that's being passed. If a law passes to where they have to pay people more, what are they going to do? They're going to either eliminate the job completely and bring in a kiosk, or they're going to raise their prices, because they're not taking a loss because of the government. They're not taking a loss because of the government. Y'all have to learn this. Y'all have to learn how the game works. Okay? They're not taking no losses. You know? That's why it's so expensive. That's why the fast food is so expensive. They're not trying to take any losses, okay? They are going to keep on profiting. They're going to keep on raising their prices, because you have to remember, it's a corporation. They have to have infinite growth. They have to have bigger and bigger profits every year. They have to have their stock price go up and up and up and up, because no one wants a stagnant stock price, or the investors until that stock aren't making money, especially if it's a publicly traded company and we expect their stock price to go up and up and up, right? And so that's just to be expected. You just have to keep that in mind. It's an unfortunate reality of capitalism, and that's the system we live in, and they're gonna keep raising their prices. So we have to do something. You only have a few options: cook at home, eat at home, shop at the grocery store more, buy stuff in bulk. You know, I know Costco, Sam's Club, those are some of the stores you can shop at if you want to buy stuff in bulk. So when you buy stuff in bulk, you are kind of saving money, because you're not buying each individual item. You're buying a huge box full of stuff. So if you price it by each individual item, it's cheaper. You know, so that is something that we have to realize. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring this video to a close. We have hit the 20-minute mark. Hope you really enjoyed this video. Hope you're relaxed. I hope that y'all have a great weekend. Remember, make it productive. It's 2 days that you have in order to be as productive as you can, in order to work on yourself as much as you can. Hey, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.